Sometimes 15 minutes is all you need to boost energy and build strength. Let's get started today, standing in Tadasana at the top of your mat. Bring palms to touch in front of the heart space and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Again, cleansing breath in through the nose and out the mouth, releasing tension. Connecting now to the sacred sound of Om to begin our practice. Inhaling to chant. Allowing the vibration to reverberate. And lowering the arms, opening the eyes, take some big shoulder rolls, just shaking off any tightness or stiffness. And on your next breath in, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the elbows wide. Lift the heart space, squeezing shoulder blades together. Then drawing the elbows slowly down, releasing the arms. Inhale, lifting arms up once more. Left hand grabs right wrist, side bend over to the left. Rotating chest up to the ceiling. One more full breath here. And then release, uprighting spine and switching sides. Opening up through the side body. Come on back. I'm switching sides once more, this time option to lift your right foot off the ground, balancing on your left leg. Draw the abs in to help find your balance. No judgment if you tip over. And then switching to the other side. Abs are in, chest is lifting up. Just notice if balance is more or less challenging on this side. And then release, returning to center. Breath of joy next, a super energizing breath with a 3-part inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth with linked movements. Breathe in a third of the way through your nose, lifting your arms forward. Breathe in another third of the way, take your arms out wide. Breathe in the rest of the way, reaching arms overhead, and then exhale out the mouth as you flop over into a forward fold. And repeat, making the 3-part inhales, short, sharp sniffs, and then really sigh the exhale out the mouth, letting go of physical, emotional tension, tiredness, stuckness. Moving slowly to begin, and then gradually increasing in pace. Really visualizing tension and stagnant energy leaving the body on every exhale. Every time you flop, visualize that energy leaving. And maybe even letting some sounds release out of the mouth. Just releasing any feelings of self-consciousness, allowing these movements to feel almost primal. Just a couple more rounds. And we'll make this the last round. Paws of the arms lifted, suspend the breath. Draw your pelvic floor in, suck low belly in. Close your eyes, turn the gaze up to a third eye space. Imagine energy squeezing up the spinal cord into the brain, bringing your palms to touch overhead, and then slowly exhale as you lower your hands to your heart. Blinking open the eyes, lower your hands to your sides, palms face forward, Tadasana. Surya Namaskar A 3 times. On your next breath in, reaching your arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold and bow, knees can bend. Inhale, extend the spine, half lift. Exhale, stepping back to plank and lower to belly. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, lower, press it back to downward dog. We'll take 3 breaths here. In for 1. And out. Finding any movement that feels good in this first down dog, opening up the backs of the legs. Last breath, and then bending the knees, look forward, step up into your halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, hands through prayer, Tadasana again. Inhaling, Urdhva Hastasana, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, step it back, Chaturanga this time. Inhale, upward facing dog, hips hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, slow breath out. At the end of your third breath, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, Tadasana. Last round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, maybe jumping back this time all the way to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And once again, at the end of your third breath, bend the knees, look forward, and step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Sun Salutation B. Take the feet in together and sink the hips back, bending the knees, chair pose. Big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's jump it back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Turn the left heel in, step the right leg forward, coming up into warrior one. Breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one, second side. Left leg steps forward. Inhale as you reach on up, warrior one. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. We're going to move on from here, so we're not completing our Sun Salutation B. From here, we'll find some spinal waves. On your next breath in, begin to wave your spine forward into plank pose. Shoulders over wrists, hips lower. And then exhale, wave it back to downward dog. 3 more times, just like this. Inhaling to come forward and exhaling, hips up and back. Next time you come forward to plank, stay there and pause. On your next breath in, staying in your plank, but lift your right leg, point the toes. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Pause there, round the upper back, protracting the shoulders. Really squeeze the knee into the tricep, squeeze the core, hold. And then stepping back to plank, other side. On your next inhale, lift the left leg, pointing the toes. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, really squeeze it in, rounding through the upper back, protracting the shoulders, squeezing the core, and then stepping back to plank. Pausing in your plank for a moment. And then lower the knees, sit back into child's pose, take a quick rest. Coming back up to plank now, same, but this time we'll twist. So inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, twist. Hold there for a moment, rounding through the upper back again. And step back to plank. Second side, inhale, left leg lifts, point the toes, and twist. Try and make connection. Left knee to right elbow, and then step it back to plank, lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Give your dog a little shake out. Take a deep breath in, slow exhale, and then find stillness. Bend the knees, look forward, and hop the feet outside the hands, sinking hips down for Malasana Yogi Squat. Allow the hips to open up for a moment and then plonk your bum down onto the mat, coming into Navasana pose, ready for some core work. Knees can be bent, but straighten them as much as you can. Really challenge yourself here. Lifting up the chest. And then on an exhale, lower down into low boat, and we'll switch between these two poses. So as you breathe in, lifting up high boat, exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat, lifting up the legs if you can, low boat. Couple more rounds. All right, one more round. Holding low boat this time. Holding it. Couple breaths. Don't let your boat capsize, hugging the belly in. Tiny bit longer. And then flop down, resting on your back just for a second. Little breather here. Okay, last bit of core work. We're prepping for crow pose here, stacking your knees above your hips, shins parallel to the mat, interlace fingers behind your head, engage your abs and lift head and shoulders up away from the floor. Reach your arms up into the air and then glue your knees to your triceps, really squeezing them in as you round through the spine, really pressing knees into the triceps back into the knees. This is your reclined crow pose. So it's crow pose, but on your back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release, hug knees into chest. Have a little bit of a rock. And then rocking up and down the spine, rocking and rolling. Crossing at the ankles, making your way to plank or jumping to chaturanga if you can. Big breath in to press to upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, give it a little shake out in your down dog. And then from down dog, we're going to hop forward to yogi squat once more, and it's crow time. We've already practiced the shape on our backs. So lift up your hips, squeeze the knees high up onto the back of the arms, bending elbows, shifting forward, lifting one foot and then the other, maybe both to get some air time, hugging the elbows towards each other. And if you tend to always slip out of crow before you can catch your balance, I'm just demoing here my favorite way to practice crow with blocks. Placing blocks underneath the forehead adds a little bit of support to help you really find your balance, and then you can just work to finesse the different elements, hugging the elbows, protracting the shoulders, engaging the abs. Release when you're ready and flow through a final vinyasa. And then once you make it to downward dog, lower your knees down, walk your hands forward and melt your heart towards your mat for puppy pose. A nice counter stretch to all that upper back grounding we've been doing in this class. Allowing the shoulders to release and just letting go of any thoughts of whether you did or didn't catch your flight in your arm balance today. Alright, releasing your puppy and coming to sit. Extending your left leg forward, bending the right knee in for Janu Shirshasana, folding forwards. Slowly release your fold and then switching the legs, taking it straight to the other side. And then release, slowly make your way onto your back and find happy baby. Hug right knee into chest, extend your left leg out long and then cross the right knee over the body for a reclined twist. And then slowly switching sides, really beginning to slow down the breath here. Unwinding your twist and coming into Shavasana. We'll just take a short Shavasana as this is designed as a morning class and we don't want to be falling back asleep. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out the mouth. One more cleansing breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Slowly beginning to find some movement, bending knees, bending elbows, and making your way into a cross-legged seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale as you sweep the arms overhead, palms touch. And then exhale, drawing your palms down to the chest and bowing forward. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you next time.